Yo, what up? All right. We got another one from BizarreBub.
Okay, what we got?
This is Scary Comp 11.
Okay. Yeah, man, love a good compilation.
Yep.
Yeah, man, and we got some scary stuff.
Scary, creepy stuff.
You
Creepy stuff.
And it tends to get a little creepier as we get closer to Halloween.
Almost there. Get your costumes ready.
Okay, man, you ready?
Yep.
You might want to turn on the lights for this one, as what's captured in this video is pretty freaky. Reddit user Cam Sunkist was getting his pizza delivered to his house when out of nowhere, a raspy voice is captured on a security camera. Have a listen, it's really creepy.
This is a whisper.
Get out of here.
That sounds like a little kid. Your ring got mixed
It's
up
hard
with
to make
somebody
out what's being
else's.
said, but viewers have stated that it sounds a lot like Spanish. Perhaps the voice was coming from the delivery man's phone. He might have been talking to someone on the phone speaker.
True.
But Cam Sunkist doesn't think that's the case. The volume of the voice never changes. At one point, the delivery man gets close to the door. There was no change in volume as he got closer. The volume remained the same. This means that the voice had to be coming from somewhere else.
The ring? The
Cam
ring thing?
Sunkist doesn't know what to make of this. He's just as spooked as everyone else. Hopefully he finds the source of the voice. But doubtless, this is really creepy.
Okay.
That's creepy. All this shit is creepy.
You might want to make a quick stop to the restroom before this next segment, as what I'm about to show is perhaps the scariest thing I've seen in a while. The Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, has noticed that some of its graves were being vandalized.
Masonic Cemetery.
People were either stealing decorations or destroying grave sites. The family members who own these grave sites were upset about this. One family in particular decided to set up a camera on a tree recording the gravesite of a loved one who recently passed away. It was hoped that they would capture on camera the person who was vandalizing their brother's grave. The following day, after leaving the camera there overnight, they looked at the camera's footage and saw something that left them speechless. They saw what appeared to be a little girl visiting their brother's gravesite. They immediately got chills as soon as the little girl appeared on camera. But, as if things couldn't get any more creepy, those working at the cemetery were shown the video and immediately knew who that little girl was. It was Sandra Gonzalez's 2-year-old daughter who passed away in 2018.
Oh my God.
She was buried at that same cemetery. Sandra writes, "I immediately burst into tears as they showed us the photo. And I was just lost at words because I know that is my daughter.
Is there a video? There's only a photo, not a video?
Because it looks like her head to toe, from her hair to her clothes and sandals." Sandra has no explanation for this.
Is that in the middle of the night?
That this was her daughter. I myself can't explain this. It's just weird to see that a little girl came by herself to this particular cemetery in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night?
But what do you think? I can't think of anything to explain this.
It's creepy. Who baby that? somebody baby missing. That baby alive.
TikTok user Able3E has a friend who's been experiencing strange activity at home. One night, he saw something in his backyard and swore it was a ghost. He believes it's a ghost since he lives next to a house that's been abandoned for a long time. There's just something about this house that gives off paranormal vibes, and he thinks that this might be the source of all the strange things that have been happening around his place. He hasn't been able to capture anything on camera. But then, one night, he captures this.
Don't be some just smudge or light. Somebody.
There seems to be a little girl walking on the other side of the fence.
A little girl.
Those
This
who've
is
seen this
somebody.
video are saying that this might be an actual ghost. Abel's friend couldn't agree more. What's
What time
even
is
more
it?
chilling about this footage is that this ghost seems to be heading towards the swing set in his backyard, which may confirm that this is the ghost of a child. The
child
abandoned
sleepwalking?
house, plus the strange activity that's
Sleepwalking
been
child?
going on in his place, seem to point to this notion. But what do you think? Is this the ghost of a child or something else?
Or is it just a child? A child trying to go swing in the middle of the night.
Here's
it's
a
still
short
creepy.
clip posted by Reddit user Grand Slammer, who writes, "My buddy got an alert on his home security cam. This is what was caught."
What? I didn't see nothing.
It's hard to tell if it's an intruder or a ghost, but regardless, receiving a notification from your security cam telling you that someone's in your home and then seeing this must be really unsettling.
I mean, where did it
More
come from?
info has yet to come on this video.
That could be anything. But I would lean towards intruder.
If
and
there's
take the
anything
proper
that keeps
action.
me up at night, it's videos of witches caught on camera. There's just something off-putting
Real
about these
witch trying to
videos.
attack the security
And this
guard.
next video is a great example of how unsettling they
Witch?
can be.
Okay.
Witch.
In the following clip, a security guard is
She's gonna fly
outside
down
in
on
the
her
middle of the
broomstick.
street late at night. He appears to be shouting at a pedestrian who's on the other side of the street. However, if you look closely, there's something off about this person. I'll play the clip and let you see for yourself.
Okay, they can't walk around the corner.
Is that a moan? What is he saying? I can't understand what he's saying.
It's a man witch.
It's a man witch.
Okay.
It appears that the pedestrian is actually a witch, according to those who've seen this.
Why is it a witch?
Now, it could be the case that this was actually someone who was mentally unstable, perhaps a homeless individual.
There we go.
But viewers of the video can't help but
That's the
think
first
that
time.
this was actually a
Nigga
witch.
said it.
The strange mannerisms and the oddly thin physique of this person point to this belief. Whether
Could be a
real
lot
or
of
not,
things.
She would have to
there's
have a
something
broomstick.
about this video
Yeah,
that's
she ain't-
unsettling.
Hey,
It's videos
She
like
ain't
these
fly away.
that I can't stop thinking about and that keep me up at night.
It's creepy. All black too. Can't see no. It look like a shadow.
It's one thing to encounter paranormal activity, but it's another thing to make it occur. Grace Adeline has had numerous strange encounters at home, but each time something strange happens, she is unable to capture it on camera. It might be because she's either too scared or shocked to pull out her phone and record. In the heat of the moment, it's understandable to be paralyzed with fear. But then one night, Grace was able to capture one of these strange encounters. Oddly enough, she was able to make the supposed ghost do something.
Open the door.
Oh my god. What is happening?
You laughing?
Can't move it again. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh dear.
Just based off your
Oh
reaction.
dear. No.
Yeah, I don't think it's a ghost.
Oh,
That's your air conditioner or
closer,
something.
please. Okay.
That's your
Many
AC.
viewers have stated that it could have been a draft that caused the door to close.
Yep.
But Grace has stated that the window in her room was closed.
Right.
Get
If
some
that's
from
the
some other
case, then this has
Somewhere
got
else.
to be the most
Exactly.
obedient ghost I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I see no
Open
harm in
downstairs.
keeping a ghost who listens and respects one's privacy.
What?
Now, if only
Hell
all
nah.
ghosts were like that.
Nah. Get that ghost out. I don't care if you're obedient or not.
The ghost
You got
of
to
Facebook.
go.
Get out of here, ghost.
So recently, something strange has been happening on Facebook. A profile by the name of Celine Delgado Lopez has been popping up under everyone's friend list. The weird thing about this, though, is that no one recalls ever adding this person. She just randomly appeared on everyone's list. If you have an account, you can check to see if she's on there. It's very likely that she is. But just know that you
It's
can't
very
remove
likely
her.
she is.
You can only block. What's even more strange about this is that Celine Delgado Lopez was the name of a young woman who disappeared years ago. She has yet to be found. However, some believe that she passed away and that this account was made by her ghost as an attempt to communicate with us.
Bro.
There's so many theories on this, but the most popular one seems
The
to be this
Facebook
one.
ghost?
Of course. This could have been made by someone who thought it'd be funny to make an account named after a missing person. I'll let you decide whether or not this is a hoax, but for now,
A ghost
it
made a
remains
Facebook
mystery
account?
as to who created this account.
A little bit of a reach, Bizarre.
You got to make an email first. Ghost had to get an
The
email
person who shot this
first.
video was upstairs in her room when she looked out her window and saw something that caught her attention. At
What was
first,
that, animal?
she couldn't
Bigfoot?
make out what she was seeing, but after getting a closer look,
that video.
she was shocked to see what it was. In her backyard, she saw what appeared to be a hooded figure resting on a tree stump. The creepiest part about this is that the hooded figure looks as though he's staring at her. When she saw this, she immediately grabbed her phone and began to record. She
Is
then
it
went
hooded?
downstairs to get a closer
Or
look,
hairy.
but once she got there,
know.
he was already gone. Now, I say he as it might be a man, a person, but I could be wrong. This may in fact be something entirely different,
Yeah. it don't look
perhaps
like
some
no
sort of
hood.
apparition, judging by the way it looks. It kind of has this shadowy quality to it, making it seem like it's a ghost or something.
It looks like
Whatever this
hairy.
is, it sure is pretty creepy.
Or it don't even,
And
it's not even
a lot more
moving.
creepy to know that this thing was in your backyard. There's no way that you'd be able to sleep at night knowing this.
That's the woods.
I know
ain't the
I wouldn't.
backyard.
This last video is another reason why I stay away from messing with the occult. Garr,
Ouija board again.
who's the person you see right here, filmed this video 10 years ago and hasn't released it ever since. It was up until now that he decided to release this video. The reason why he didn't release it is unknown, but I can't help but think that it was solely because he was afraid of showing others. What he captured on camera is really creepy.
Stop looking at me. I don't want to do it anymore.
Come on, one more question.
No.
Promise.
Just do one more question, just for the fun of it. Y'all make me stay down there when I want.
You're not doing it right now, Shelby. You don't feel the thing moving when you don't see it moving when you lift it up.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Just one more question.
Just one more, you promise.
I promise. Come on.
Just one more. This will be it. I promise. Well, I can't say that because I'm not doing it.
What do you want me to ask?
But just ask it if it's gonna harm y'all or if it means harm or something. I don't know.
It's a freaking evil spirit, Shelby. Of course it means harm.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's a
Just
good
ask
question.
it.
Do you mean us any harm? Ah, no. No! No!
Are you
Oh my God! There's no way that thing just moved by its friggin' self. No.
Maybe it's best to stay away from games like these.
That ain't no
I've
game.
seen too many videos to know that nothing good comes from messing with the occult.
No.
But that's what I think. Whether or not you want to play is up to you. But I'd be more than happy to hear your stories and experiences with such games. They're always interesting and spooky to hear.
Oh man. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Is that really a game?
Yeah.
Can you consider that a game?
I think it's considered a game because it's on a board, you know, but I don't think
Everything
it's
on the board isn't a game.
It's not, you know what I mean?
Like,
But I don't consider that a game. Like I don't think there's any prize you get for winning. There's no, you know, that's kind of as I see it. But a Ouija board, like I said, I don't think it was ever intended, you know, to be used in that type of way. If you believe in Ouija boards, you know.
No, yeah, I think it you know, it seemed like those three girls were messing with that sensitive boy. Yeah, I told you I failed to move. It moved. I felt it. It moved. Y'all didn't feel it when it was under. Like they mess
Right.
with him.
Right. Could be a magnet underneath the table, you know, taking it
Yeah.
over there to yes.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, come on. Come on. But, you know, definitely it's probably something that you got to experience for yourself. You know?
But
If you choose to.
it's something I'm just not gonna do. I'm not gonna go spend the night in the cemetery.
Right.
I'm just gonna creep myself out. I'm not gonna
Right.
get a Ouija board.
Right.
I'm just gonna creep myself out.
Right.
I'm not gonna. There's a lot of things. It's not saying I believe in this shit. It's just there's no reason to have a Ouija board. It's like having the Jumanji game. Like, why would you have the Jumanji game when you know what can happen? Throw that shit out. Throw that shit in the river.
Right.
Like,
Right.
damn.
Right away. I mean, that slim comparisons there, but you know.
Of course, I'm not being,
Yeah,
it's just a loose comparison. But I'm saying, like,
Right.
you shouldn't. If Jumanji existed, would you want that motherfucking game in your house? No. The new one or the old one. So it's like that type of shit. It's just like, why risk it?
You know.
But I mean, then the nigga the thing in the woods, it didn't even move.
No.
It could have been just like some tree or something.
Some wood, some things, a pile of something they set up way back over there.
Yeah, now if it would have got up and moved and like did something, it didn't move at all. I was like, shit, you scaring yourself.
Hey, go out there and see what it is. It ain't moving. It's
Well, she said
obviously
she went
looking
out
at
there
you.
to see and it was gone.
Right.
But I mean, I want to see it leave. Like, shit, it's too
Like,
convenient.
stay here, keep the camera on me, and then I'm gonna run out there.
Yeah, it's too convenient. It's gone. Yeah, sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And the Facebook ghost.
Bro.
Come on now.
This nigga literally, he said, the ghost created a Facebook to connect with people. No, that's not what happened. Because you got to do other shit to create. You got to create the name. You got to type the name. Email. You got to verify your email. There's all kind of shit you got to do.
That was a little bit of a reach. Yeah, no.
But somebody created that to creep people out. Yeah, I think that's exactly what that was.
Yeah.
Another human behind the scenes.
Yeah, man. 'Tis the season, man. Don't mess with no media boards. Yeah.